Be less trigger happy in the button there. I'm not sure if this is intended to be worn as a pendant. I thought it was for dangling in your window. I think it is for dangling in your window. And letting air move it around and look all sparkly and lovely. So anyway, sparkly crystals. Interesting, but not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be actual, like, the cut crystal type thing. But hey, it's fine. I'm not over-demanding that way. Okay, next thing. I've got a big chunky thing here. Actually, I've got a couple. Oh, and I've got Hell's Smoke, of course. Okay, let me just pause a moment and I'll set this up. Okay, I think I'm ready to screw this demonstration up. Let's try it. So you cut a bit of this special paper, and it's not that special. It's the paper they find on the side of boxes of the safety matches. But you cut a bit of it off, and you get a nice chilled glass container. I'm going to just cut this to size, and you fold it with the brown side in the way, I think. Have I read instructions? No. Then you light it. And what should happen is, as it burns off, lots of smoke up towards the camera, lovely. But it should also, as well as putting lots of smoke up towards the camera, let me zoom down this for maximum smoke. As it does this, it's also liberating a chemical onto the glass. Okay, so now I'll just thought this bit through too well, did I? Off goes that. And there's the chemical there. Now, theoretically, I'll use a black backdrop for this. I let the smoke clear because it's everywhere and that might affect the visibility. But if I have a black backdrop here and I put this on my fingers like this and then I rub them together, can you see the wisps of smoke coming off them? I don't know if you can really see that. I shall change the lighting so you can see it. Rather worryingly, the smoke is coming off the fingers continuously, but when you rub it together, it should increase the amount of smoke comes off. Can you see that smoke billowing off the fingers there? Very odd. It's to do with phosphorus. Probably quite nasty and toxic or something, not really sure, but quite a nice visual effect. And as I say, you can do this with the strip on the side of a box of matches. Yeah, the fingers are just emitting smoke all the time now. Just like when I'm doing electrical stuff. Okay, I shall go and wash this stuff off right now. 1 moment, please. Yeah, that didn't wash off too easily. I can see why they call it Hell's Smoke now. But it's a novel trick, it's a novel fun thing. But now I'm wondering, can I strike? Is it literally just the same stuff? These matches are a bit damp probably, because they've been around for a long time. What happens if I scrub this in there? Oh, yeah, it's the same stuff. So, ultimately, you can use it through light matches as well. Lovely. That's useful to know. I shall put these throughout the way.
That's the print for Vogue.
That may already be my favourite thing. Having washed the hands, there's still smoke coming off the fingers, though, so that's quite worrying. These, I wonder what the quality of these is. These are inrush limiting NDC thermistors. It says NDC 5D15. Is that the 5? Is that the 5 ohms? Disc 15 millimeters diameter. Let's measure that. Let's bring in the calipers and measure the diameter. Is it 15 millimeters diameter? It's 14.6. No, I'm not going to argue with that. The 5 ohms, we can check that. Hold on, there's the little dinky meter with the croc clips. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if I can make a dick of myself live by measuring things and getting things wrong. 5 ohms. 5.5. I think I'm happy at 5.5. So it starts off at that 5-ish ohms at room temperature. This is a fairly warm room for me. And when you power the load and the current flows through it, once again it heats up. At this time as it heats up, the resistance goes down, so it just takes off that initial spike. It's useful for things like the inrush limiting to switch mode power supplies where the capacitor is fully discharged when you power it up, and therefore when you plug it in, it limits the current through the rectifier and the charge current and protects the capacitor and the rectifier. But these things often they just split in half randomly. It's a common failure. If you open a piece of equipment and the little black thing is split in half like this, it's probably the NTC thermistor. You can either bridge it out or change it. Also, the other things that split in half are the blue discs, the metal oxide varistors. When they split in half, it means that they are actually across the main, so don't bridge it out. But that can happen as well. Sometimes it means there's been an over voltage instant. This, I'm pretty sure I've looked at one of these before. It's a little disco light. Let's power it up. Let's bring up the tester. And here's the tester. Let's plug it in. Oh, it's a red one.
That's it.
Oh, it's colour changing.
One print, one nig, three
okay. 1.5 watts, that's quite high. Is it not? Let me show you the display here. Here it is. In the dark, it's actually going to swap out now. That's interesting. It is projecting out quite a lot of light. I wonder what they're using in here. I thought that was just going to be a single colour. Maybe I bought the multicolour one just to see what fancy circuitry they had. Power factor 0.46, not great. Little switchboard power supply, 12 milliamp, 1.5 watts. Interesting. I have a slight urge to look inside this. Watch your eyes, the light is about to come back.
I love that magazine. I love that. Why? Because I love Vogue magazine. Why? Because I love the Ethics Modern World magazine.
Focused purely on design. No in-house pricing or
Skip it
pressure
two
tax.
piece.
So I reckon it's all stuffed in from
Over
the
there.
front. I see a little ring here.
But where's it all
Is it
in here?
glued in? Am I going to stab myself? Probably. Is this total internal reflection lens going to come out?
Thank you,
Yes.